This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you this incredible new roulette system that was inspired by one of my subscribers, Blue Moon. He sent an incredible system in earlier in the week that was 1, 2, 3 dozens and columns. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. But he just sent me one called the single tap dozens and columns, where you had to wait for a 2 in a row of a dozen or column to start betting. And I think I thought there was too much waiting and sitting out for that system to show on the channel, so I modified it into a different, a little bit different system, and hope you guys love it. And I'm going to show you how he plays as well. And we're going to put the modification of his system up against Kentuck White's moving corners today, which we're going to start with first. So let's go ahead and place the bets, and let's go ahead and spin with 2 corners. All right, here we go. And this is a fantastic system that we a lot of times use against new systems to see how good they are. And let's go ahead and let's add another corner and spin. And here we go. That's a 15 black. Okay, and that is a loss. When you get to 4 corners, you double the bet. So now all of a sudden, we go from 5 to 10, and here we go. That's a 28 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to add a 5th, but we add 10 so that they all have 10, and then we double. So now it's $100 total bet. The great thing about Kentuck White's moving corners is the more more losses you have, the better chance you have of hitting the next bet, because we're adding more numbers. That's an $80 win, and now we're at $15. Let's add in 2 more corners and spin. All right, here we go. And one of the friends of the channel, Slotmaster316, was using this in the casino the other night and made a lot of money using this. So thought that was pretty cool as well. So thank you, Kentuck White, for sending this one in that we've used multiple times to test against new systems. And that's a 10 black. Okay, let's add a 4th one. Actually, one of them just disappeared there. Let's add the 4th one in and double. And let's go ahead and spin. So again, the more losses you have, the better chance you have of winning the next bet, because we're adding numbers, and we lost that one. So when you add this 5th one in, we're going to bring it up to 10, so they're all at 10, and then we're going to double. So here we go. Let's see what we get here, and that is a 35 black. Okay, that's a loss, and when you get to 5, you just double. You don't add any more. You just have 5 corners, and with losses you double. This is a $2,000 bankroll system, but you can also play this, and there's a nice win there with dollar bets and a $400 bankroll. So we're up 10. That dropped us back a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to go back and build it back up. We're back to the original 2 corners, and that's a 12 red. Okay, let's add the 3rd one in. Here we go, and let's spin. That's a 7 red. That's always nice when you get them on the 3rd ones, and we're up 30. So don't worry if you have a bunch of losses and it takes a little bit of your profit away. Don't worry about that. You'll build it right back up. That's an 18 red. We lost, and we're moving these corners around. As long as they're moving and we stay with the progression, you're going to be good. So now we have 3. We don't double till we get to 4. That's a 34 red. That's a loss. Now we're at 4, so we can go ahead and double. So now we go from 20 to 40. That's from 5 on each to 10 on each. And that's a 25 red. We lost, so we add the 5th one in. Let's go ahead and do that. So now they all have 10. Now we double to 100. And here we go. Let's see if we can get a win here. The more you lose, the better chance you have of hitting the next spin. And there we did it. That's an $80 win. We're up 45. So let's add 2 more in. And they don't have to start out together. We'll start out with 2 separate this time, and we'll add them in wherever we want, as long as they're moving around. That's a 6 black. That's a loss. So let's go ahead and add 1 more in here. And spin. We're at 15 now. 5 each. 3 bets. That's a 36 red, and that's a loss. So we add our fourth one in and double. Okay, let's go ahead and spend. This is a $40 total bet. That's a 14 red. That's a loss, so we'll bring it up to 10 and for our fifth corner, and then we'll double from 50 to 100. And then you always have a better chance of hitting this one because you've added more numbers in. That's a 16 red. But we lost, and that's okay. If you lose, you just double again and spin.
No more bet.
All right, here we go. And that's a double zero. That's not good for anybody, but that's okay. We'll just double again. But when you do go further in the progression like this, when you finally do get a win, it sets you back just a little bit. Let's see what we get here. That's an 18 red. Okay, we got the win, but you can see we're gonna have to build our profit back up again, and that's okay, because normally you don't have that many losses in a row. A lot of times you can go for a while without having that many, and we're just gonna build it back up here. So that's 2 we lost with there. Let's go up to 3 and spin. All right, here we go. Let's build it back up and make some more profit. That's a 6 black. That's a loss, so we'll add in number 4 and double. And now we have a $40 bet out there. Again, this is Kentuck Whites moving corners, and that's a 5 red. All right, that's a win at 50, so now we're back up 25. Let's build it back up. There's 1, there's 2. Let's go ahead and spin. And remember, on the third one, we don't double, we just add a corner. That's a 35 black. That's a loss, so let's go ahead and add the third one in here.
No more bet.
And spin. That's a 32 red. All right, that's a nice win, and we're back up 45. So we're building the profits back up even after it went down a little bit, and we're 6.5 minutes in now out of 15 with Kentuck Whites moving corners. That's a 34 red, and that's a loss. Let's add the third one in. And again, we don't double the bet on the third one. We wait till the fourth one. That's a 33 black. That's a loss, so now we'll add a corner and double. Okay, now we have 4 corners, and we doubled the bet. That's a 23 red. All right, that's a win at 50. We're up 70. So you can see we're building the profit back up pretty quickly. And let's start with 2 corners again and spin. There we go. That is a 25 red. And we lost that one. That was close, though. Let's add a third one in. Not there, though. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. If we lose this one, we'll add our fourth and double. That's a 20 black, and I think we got that one. We did. That's a $30 win. We're up 90. So let's keep moving these corners around.
No more bet.
And we have our 2 corners. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 16 red. Okay, let's go ahead now, and we will add another one here. That's a 29 black. Okay, that's a $30 win, so we're up $110 now. So let's go ahead and add 2 in and spin. See if we can get a win here. See if we can start with a high number. I don't think we got that one. That's a 22 black. So that was close, though. Let's add in our third and spin. And then again, once we get to 4, we will double. It's a 35 black. All right, that's a nice win. So we're up 130 now with Kentuck Whites moving corners. Starting with $5 bets. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. You can also do it with $400 bankroll and dollar units. So if 2,000 is too much, use 400 and bet with dollars. So let's go ahead now and add a third one in and spin. And of course, you can always do $5 bets with the smaller bankroll than 2,000. Just realize that the more bankroll you have, the better chance you have of winning in the long run. So Okay.
No more bets.
Oh, I didn't get the bets down right there, guys. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit the spin button. Let's see what we got there. That's a 1 red. Okay, and I didn't get the bet doubled, so let's go ahead and it went down. I accidentally put it as a split, so let's add the corner, and then we're going to double and spin.
No more bets.
That's a 36 red. Okay, we lost, so we're going to add our 5th, and then we're going to double again to 100
No
and
more
spin.
bets.
And again, once you add the 5th one in, you have a much better chance of winning. So the more losses you have, the better chance you have of winning. There you go. That's an $80 win. We're at 125 profit. We lost that 20 when I accidentally spun, but that's okay.
No more bets.
If you make a mistake, you just jump back on board, and here we go. That's a 5 red. That's a loss. We'll add the 3rd one back in.
No more bets.
And spin. All right, here we go. That is a 28 black. Okay, that's a loss. We'll add our 4th in and double. Hope we don't want them overlapping like that, though. And now we'll double to 40. That means there's 10 on each out of the 4 corner bets. That's a 19 red. All right, that's a nice $50 win. We're up 150 now. And let's go ahead and start with 2 corners again and spin. That's a 2 black. That was close, but we didn't get it, so let's add our 3rd one in.
No more bets.
As long as you're moving the corners around and you stick with the progression, you should be good. That's a 23 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and add our 4th in and double. Okay, now we have a $40 bet out there, and that's 4 $10 bets. That's a 35 black. All right, that's a nice win. We're up 175, so you can see we're really doing fantastic with this. But we've been doing well with this almost every time that we've tested it. That's why it's a really good gauge against these new systems to see how they're doing. And let's go ahead and add a 3rd one in here.
No more
And
bets.
spin. Again, if we lose this one, we'll add our 4th and double. And that's a 31 black. Okay, let's add our 4th and double, and let's go ahead and do that. Now we have 10 on each 4 corners, and here we go. That's a 22 black. That's a loss, so we'll add our 5th. When you add the 5th, you always add, you make it up to what the other ones are, and then double.
No more bets.
Now we have a $100 total bet, but we have plenty of bankroll to do so with the $2,000 bankroll for $5 units. But you can also do this with dollar units and a $400 bankroll. So once you have 5 and you lose, you double.
No more bets.
You don't add any more corners, and let's spin. That's an 18 red. All right, that's a $160 win. Now we're back up $170. And let's go ahead and spin again here. And again, Slotmaster 316 was using this the other day in the casino and was winning a lot of money with it. So this is a really good system. Let's go ahead and add a 3rd one in now.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 31 black. Okay, let's add a 4th and double.
No more bets.
And here we go. Okay, that's a $50 win. We're up 195. All right, let's go ahead and spin again. It's a 29. All right, that's a really good win when you can get it on the first 2. And we're up 230 now. You can see the difference that makes when you hit one early in the progression like that. And we only have about 1 minute and 20 seconds left with moving corners by Kentuck. But then it's time for the new system of the day. And that's another nice win. So we're up 265 now. So that's why it's okay if you have a little bit of a setback early. And it's no big deal. You'll make it right up. That's a 4 black. Okay, we lost. Let's add a third one.
No more bets.
And I know most of you guys just watch roulette, but if you do enjoy watching slots for fun, check the Slotmaster 316 out on YouTube. He's growing pretty fast, and we're up 285. Sometimes it's good just for entertainment to watch those live streams. And here we go. And that's an 18 red. And let's go ahead and put another bet out there.
No
The
more
nice
bets.
thing about watching those for fun is you're not playing slots with your own money losing, because it's not good for your wallet to play slots, but it's kind of fun sometimes to watch people play, and you're not losing anything. So if you do enjoy that, and let's go ahead and double this now.
No
Get
more
over
bets.
and follow the Slotmaster 316 on YouTube, and here we go. That's a 0. Okay, we lost, so let's go ahead and add our 5th, and
No more bets.
now we have $100 total bet. Oh, and actually, we're right about the 15-minute mark right now. Let's see where we're at. Okay, and we got a win there anyway, so we were right at 15 minutes, and we won $300 with Kentuck White's moving corners. And I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Thank you, Kentuck White, as always, for all the systems that you share with us. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day. I can't wait to share that with you. Let's go ahead and jump right in there and get started. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the modification that I did of the single tap roulette system that that Blue Moon sent in, and I'm going to show you how he plays, and then how we're going to do this modification today. So we're going to be looking at the number that's the longest since it's hit, which would be third 12 for $5, and let's go ahead and spin. What he does is he waits for 2 in a row of a single 12 or a dozen or column before he starts betting. So you do have to sit out a bunch. I modified this so we don't have to sit out. So we're going to place our second $5 bet on third 12. And here we go. That's a 32 red. All right, that's a win. So the one that's been the longest since it's hit now would be second 12. And we're up $5. Let's go ahead and spin. And the first start of this is there's going to be 5 levels. Level 1 is 5, 5, 5. So if we lose, we're going to keep betting 5 3 times.
No more bets.
So now we'll have a $5 bet on second 12. And we got it. That's a 21 red. Okay, so we're up $10. The longest since it's hit now is first 12. So we'll bet there. And here we go. That's a 10 black. And that's a win. So we're up $20, and we'll be on third 12 now. And if you haven't seen Blue Moon's new strategy, the 1, 2, 3 columns and our dozens and column system is fantastic. You need to check that out this week. And he sent this one in right afterwards. We have another $5 bet here, but his is different than this one. This is a modification. His waits for 2 in a row of a dozen or column before betting. But you do, and you can do this same progression that way. But you will have to sit out some. So there's a win there. We're up 25, and now we'll be on second 12.
No more
Let's
bets.
go ahead and spin. We're still in level 1, which starts with $5, 5, 5, 5. And that's a 36 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll place our second $5 bet on second 12. And don't worry, I'm going to cover all the levels and all the bets for each level with this. That's a 19 red. That's a win. So we'll be on first 12 for 5. We're up $30. And here we go. That's a 1 red. Okay, and that's a win. We'll be on third 12 for 5 now, the longest since it's hit. And here we go. That's a 30 red. And that's a win. Fantastic. So we're up 50 now, and we'll be on second 12.
No more bets.
And this is a really long progression for 12 numbers, which is what you want. And because there's going to be 5 levels and 3 bets per level. And then you can even go past 5 levels, and I'm going to show you what you need to do that as well. So let's go ahead and spin. If you do just the 5 levels, it's just a $570 bankroll. But if you go past the 5 levels, then you can use a larger bankroll like the first system today for $2,000. We'll go ahead and place another one there. Okay, and actually, we put 10 on that one. If we lose this one, we're
No
going
more
to
bets.
go to level 2, which is $10. But we got the win there. Let's see where that puts us. Okay, we're up 45, so we'll stay in level 1. But level
No more
2
bets.
is $10, so level 1's 555, level 2 is 10, 10, 10, but it's not all doubling, and I'll share that with you here in a minute. So there's a nice win. We'll be on third 12 for
No
5
more
now.
bets.
And I'll share with you level 3 already. The level 3 is $25, so we go 555, 10, 10, 10, 25, 25, 25. Okay, so that is a loss. We're going to repeat
No
that
more
$5 bet on third 12. See if we can get a win here. And that's a 15 black. We lost. Let's place our final $5 bet in third 12.
No more bets.
And if we lose this one, we're going to level 2, and we're going to go to 10. Okay, and we did lose, so we're going to 10 now. So now we'll have a $10 bet on third 12. And now we're in level 2.
No more
So
bets.
level 2 goes 10, 10, 10. Level 3 is going to go 25, 25, 25. That's an 18 red. And we lost. So let's place our second $10 bet
No more bets.
on third 12. And that's a loss. Now we'll place our
No more
final
bets.
bet of $10. And this is level 2. And that's a loss. So we're going to level 3, $25. And you can see that dropped us back to $10 profit.
No more bets.
But since we raised the bet to 25 and we're in level 3 now, we're going to be just fine once we get a win. But we lost that one. So we're going to go to 25 for the second bet
No more
on
bets.
third 12. And we got it. Fantastic. So we are not in session profit. So what we do is we stay in third until we do. So we're going to still be at 25, and we're going to be on second 12.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. And we lost that one. Okay, so we're going to place our second $25 bet on second 12. The last one to hit was
No more
the
bets.
18. And we lost that one. That's a 35 black. We'll go to our third $25 bet
No
on
more
second
bets.
12 before we go to the next level, which would be level 4. And that's another loss. So we're going to level 4, which is going to be $50. And it looks like the last second 12 to hit was the 18 red way down
No
there
more
at the
bets.
bottom. But we're going to go past 5 levels today if we need to. I'm going to show you how to do that because the bankroll for the original system is $570 for 5 levels. And let's place another $50 bet there.
No more bets.
But the first system today was a $2,000 bankroll, so I'm gonna show you how to use this one with more bankroll than 570. But just know if you, I'll let you know what the 5 levels are to stay at that 570. If that's what you want to stay at, that's perfectly fine. So now we have
No more
our
bets.
final $50 bet on second 12, and we lost again. So we're going to $100 now. And we will be on $100 on second
No more
12.
bets.
Let's go ahead and spend. Okay, that's a 29 black. Well, we don't have any second dozen hits on the screen, so that's not good. We have 2 more attempts at 100,
No more
and
bets.
that would be all for the 570 bet. But we're going to go past that if we need to. That's another loss. So with the original 570 bankroll, this would be our final attempt at second 12,
No more bets.
but we're going to go past that today. So here we go. Okay, so we did lose those. So we're going to go from 100 to 200 now, and we're still going to be on second 12. Okay, and you can see we're minus
No more
490.
bets.
But we're gonna use the same bankroll as what Kentuck White used for the first one today, so that it's even the way that these play. And we're gonna have our second $200 bet now, out of 3. And we still haven't hit one. Man, it's been a long, long time. Okay, let's place our third $200
No more
bet.
bets.
So we're using this with a $2,000 bankroll, but remember the 5 levels, which stops at the third 100, is 570. Okay, so there's our first win in forever. we're going to stay at the $200 level, but now we're going to be on first.
No more
And
bets.
we need to get a win here pretty soon. And that's a loss there. So let's place a second $200 bet
No more
on
bets.
first 12. And we lost again. Okay, I know Blue Moon's saying, well, that's 3 in a row of 112. I know. The only reason I did this modification was because it's hard with sitting out and waiting for bets for the 15-minute videos. And okay, so there's a $400 win. We're going to need to stay at the $200 level though, and we're on third 12 now.
No
Let's go
more
ahead and spin. That's why I wanted to let you know this is a modification of his system. This is not his original system. So that's a win right there though of 400, and we're minus 90. So we'll stay at the 200, and we'll be on second 12 now.
No more bets.
And after 200, if we need to go to 400 with the $2,000 bankroll, we will do that. That is a 5 red. We lost, so we'll place our second $200 bet on second 12. That's a loss, so we'll place another $200 bet there.
No more bets.
And then if we lose this, we'll need to go to 4 if we have the bankroll to do so. And we did lose, so you can see we still have plenty of bankroll to do that. So we're going to go to 400, and we're going to be on second 12 for 400 still, the longest since it's hit. Again, the original system was making money off of when you had a bunch in a row of 112. So there's a nice $800 win. So now all of a sudden we're back up again. And this is one thing I did want to tell you about what Blue Moon said is he said when you go up a level on the bets, if you win the first one, he said you always want to start over. So let's keep that in mind. And now we're going to go back to, looks like first 12 for $5. We're back to level 1 now. So remember all the levels. I'm going to go through them for you here now. We have level 1 for 5, level 2 for 10, level 3 for 25, level 4 for 50, level 5 for 100, level 6 for 200, level 7 for 400. The original system is just 5 levels up to $100 3 times, and that's your 570 bankroll. But to match this one with the Kentuck White system with the $2,000 bankroll, that we're going to go some extra levels if we need to. So, okay, we're up 115. We'll be on second 12 for 5. Let's go ahead and spin. But just know if you want to do the 570, the 100, 100, 100 would be the final 3 attempts. So let's go ahead now, and we'll put another $5 bet on second 12. And that's a 15 black. Okay, we got the win, so we'll be on first 12 for 5. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 3 red. And we're up 130.
No more bets.
And here we go. And if you do want to try the way he plays it, you just wait for 2 in a row of a dozen, and then you bet on that dozen to repeat. And you can also use columns. So he uses dozens and columns when he does that. Blue Moon does. And that's a 9 red. Okay, we'll place another one. And then if we lose this one, we'll go to level 2. Remember, too, if you haven't seen Blue Moon's 1, 2, 3 dozen and dozens system earlier in the week, you definitely want to see that. So, okay, we're going to go to $10 now. We're in level 2 now. That's a 14 red. Okay, we lost. And what I was telling you before, though, if you do hit the first bet out of the 3, it's time to reset. And that's a 24 black. And you saw that with the $400 bet level, or $400 level. When we hit it on the first one, all of a sudden we were back in session profit again. And that's a 7 red. That's a loss. That's 3 losses in a row. So we're going to level 3. And that's going to be $25. And again, if you hit it on the first spin, it's always so much better. Let's see if we can do that. But we didn't. That's an 11 black. Maybe we'll hit it on the first one on the next level. So We'll be 25 now
No
on
more
third
bets.
12-second attempt. And we missed that one, so third attempt, $25 on third 12. You can see that dropped us back
No
in
more
profit temporarily until we get a win. And we lost that one too. So we're going to go to the $50 level now and
No more
spin.
bets.
And this is the fourth level. That's an 18 red. And man, there's no third 12s even on the entire left-hand side of the screen, but that happens sometimes
No more bets.
when you're playing roulette. We have 2 more attempts at 50 here before we go to 100. That's a 22 black. Okay, and one more attempt there.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. There we go. That's a 26 black, but it was on the final attempt. So what that means is we're going to have to stay at 50. So now we're going to be on, looks like we'll be on first 12 for 50. If it hits on the first
more
attempt, then you can just start over. That's a loss on 15 black. So let's place our second $50 bet on
No
first
more
12.
bets.
There we go, 7 red. That's a good one. Okay, and we're up 60. We'll stay at this $50 level because we're not in session profit. And we'll be on third 12 for 50.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. That's a loss on 14 red. And we just ran out of time. So actually this one ended up dropping back to only $10 of profit, but I'm sure we could have built it back up again. But let me know what you guys think of this one. Test it out. Also test it out the way Blue Moon does it. I just didn't want to have a lot of sitting out with a 15-minute video because sometimes you have to wait 4 or 5 spins, 6 spins before you have it be able to bet. Or if you hit a 0, you have to wait for 2 more spins to start. So that's why I modified this from a system that that does well when you have a bunch of 112 in a row, to trying to hit the one that's been the longest since it's hit. But thank you, Blue Moon, for the inspiration on this one, and really appreciate it. And hope everybody checks out your 1, 2, 3 system earlier in the week. It is incredible. And if you guys want to send a system in, send it into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com, and that would be fantastic.
No more bets.
Every single day we search for the best roulette system possible, and I absolutely love it, and you guys are fantastic. If you're enjoying the channel, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's keep growing this great community of people. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.